So we want to create a little test file so we can see actually on our website. See, I'm here on webcatalystdemo.co.uk and there's nothing on there. So what I'll do is open up my Windows Notepad. Okay, and all I'm going to do is just type in the words hello there. Okay, then I'm going to go File, Save it on my desktop. I'm going to call it hello. I'm just going to save it as hello.txt, because every file on a computer has an extension, a dot something, just like a domain name, .co.uk, dot something. When you save a file, it's just to let the computer who's opening it know how to open it, right? So I just call it hello.txt. Notepad just saves text files anyway, so I just call it hello, save. That's it. Now I can close that. Now if I go back to my FileZilla, and just I need to make sure that I go into my file site manager, double click on the site, make sure I'm connected. It says I am already connected, but I'll say abort and connect again just for fun. And I get back to the main folder. Leave all this stuff alone. You can break your hosting if you're not careful. Just make sure you're always working inside this folder, the public HTML folder. Okay. Now I've just saved that text file on my desktop. So if I go to my desktop, you see here you can browse all your computer files in this little thing here, and you can browse the server files in this site. So this shows the overall tree. This shows the folder that we're in. So if I scroll right up to the top and click on desktop, I'm already in there anyway. So and there's my hello.txt file. Now if I can left click and drag this across here if I want to, and then let it go. And at the bottom there it'll say it's transferring. It was a tiny file, so it took a second to do. So now you see I've got hello text on my computer, and I've got a copy of hello.txt on the server, right? So as we noticed a second ago, this folder's showing webcatalystdemo.co.uk / whatever. It's just showing us what's in there, and there's nothing at the minute. Now if we go back there, right, this is I'm still looking at this, so to refresh it I need to right click and go reload, and you see now it's showing us this. So if I click on that, you see the address we're looking at now is www.webcatalystdemo.co.uk / hello.txt, and it's showing us the contents of that file. Now because I'm viewing it through a web browser, I can only read it. I can't edit it in any way, right? That's the purpose of FileZilla, because it logs into the server using the administrator's username and password. It allows us to add, delete, remove, move, do whatever we want to the files. But right here, Firefox is just a public user. It's just visiting. So you don't want, for security reasons, you don't want people messing around with your website files. And in this case, it's just allowing us to view that. Yeah. So I can't really do anything to it other than view it. What this is telling us though is that what we've done so far is working. We've registered the domain name, and we've connected it to Liquid Web, and specifically to that particular hosting plan, because we know that when we load up webcatalystdemo.co.uk, that's the PO box, right? And it's saying it's asking Namesco whereabouts does this website live, what's its physical address, and then we end up here, which is on the Liquid Web hosting, and we know that's working because we've got the hello.txt file working. That should happen. You know when we changed the name servers in Namesco and it said you might have to wait 48 hours? Well, the specific reason why I've said to use Namesco and use Liquid Web is because their server infrastructure and the way they've got their system set up means you don't have to wait that long. If you use those two in the way I've told you, it happens instantaneously. You don't have to wait the 2 days. And this is especially important if you're setting up more than one website, because you don't want to have to wait 2 days every time you register a new domain name in order to start working on your website. You want it instantaneously. And that's why I've said you must use Namesco and you must use Liquid Web, because in my experience they both, they set up instantaneously and you connect them within a matter of minutes. The only thing you have to wait for is for the human beings at Liquid Web to check your account and give you a call back to verify it. But other than that, the technology moves pretty damn quickly. So we're happy with this. This is all working, so we'll move on to the next step.